Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with the word for today. And the word for today is commitment. Love is a commitment. It's not an emotion. Love is a spiritual force, not a natural force. God is love. Love is something that comes from our spirit, not from our soul. God loved us first, which indicates that we have to receive the love of God before we can truly love others. So living a life of love is living a committed life. We have to be committed to God. We have to be committed to God's way of doing things, God's thinking, God's plan, everything that God wants. So first thing that we see is that it's a commitment to a life of true humility. Of course, my definition of humble is properly placed confidence, but true humility acknowledges that there is someone, God, that has it all figured out and that we just need to follow his lead. Commitment is a life that compels others to enter the kingdom of his love. And this is a tough one because we can't make anybody do anything. God's the one that draws people. They can only come to the Father if Jesus brings them. And yet our commitment to a life is a commitment to compel others to enter the kingdom of his love. Of course, we need to be committed to God first and foremost. And our commitment to God needs to be so radically higher, wider, deeper, stronger than the commitments we make to others. There needs to be a distinction in these commitments. And the distinction that Jesus wants to make is that our commitment to God needs to be as great as the distinction between the opposites of love and hate. I must be committed to God more than committed to family or friends or a job or community. I must be committed to God more than I'm committed to myself, my wants, my plans, my desires, my way of thinking, my way of doing things. Now, the interesting thing is this higher level of commitment to God actually increases my commitment level to others, and yet there needs to be this distinction that my commitment to God is first and foremost. This commitment to God needs to be a daily commitment to follow Jesus all the way to the end, regardless of circumstances. My NAC says it's a commitment even to being a martyr. Whoa! Jesus said that we need to count the cost. Unfortunately, the cost is all or nothing. You're either all in or you're all out. We need to count the cost. So starting is good, but finishing well is better. I want to finish well. Not many people finish well. And if I'm going to finish well, my commitment to God needs to be my primary commitment, and my commitment far above all other commitments. So the word for today is commitment. Make your commitment to God today. God bless you. Check in tomorrow.